Welcome back to Let's Play Hollow Knight. Last time we completed the Delicate Flower quest, and this time we're going to be heading towards that marker down there, finally, and getting the final Mask Shard in the game. There are none added by DLC to my knowledge. They are all strictly from, the base game. They never raised your max health. But they did add, a lot of lifeblood-based stuff, I think. I think it's... because there's an entire lifeblood-focused DLC/update, and it wasn't really content, it was just... well, it was content, but it wasn't, a mini-campaign or anything. The way there was the entire storyline with the Grim Troop. Their nightmare eyes. I had to throw a Night in the Woods one in there sometime. And, it was a fairly literal one. And by finding this NPC that we're headed towards, we'll also be unlocking another dream battle. Which is actually part of the Hidden Dreams DLC. There's one other of the fights left as well. I don't know if we're gonna get to it, because I can imagine this one being like a joke super difficult fight, Like a joke character that they make extremely difficult to fight. Sorry, reflex. I don't think, people in real life would accept reflex as a reason for hitting them in the face with the sword, but, Anyway, the character is right over there. How do I... Does going down not... oh, right, going down doesn't change the screen or anything. Dash faster, dash further, dash forever. Words to live by. Am I supposed to come from above or something? I don't really know how I could. Oh. This is just a case of not trusting the very concept of walls. Wow, you actually really do just need the double jump for this one. So this is actually a fairly end-game quest here. Oh, please, don't leave me behind! You forgot about me. I knew you would. Everyone always forgets about me. Oh, who are you? Your face, you're so... I'm sorry, I got lost. I don't know how I ended up here. You came here to rescue me, Bretta, the girl that everyone just ignores? Sorry, when I look at your face, I can hardly... I just can't believe you came all the way down here to rescue me. I didn't think anybody... Sorry, thank you, I'd better go. Back to town, I'd better get home. Thank you. Shining figure. So bright. It's probably faster to just Dreamgate back. And when she says back to town, she means, of course, Dirtmouth. Where, she's taken up residence. Yeah, if we kill this boss... Well, not kill. If we beat this boss relatively quickly, I'm going to have to look into charm notches, I think, next. And yeah, now... Great Prince. So dark. So troubled. That's not the only danger I had to overcome in my quest for glory. You've noticed this trophy, haven't you? A keepsake from my final triumphant battle deep in the pit below us. Yes, Lifeender claimed another victim, and the crowd erupted into ecstatic cheering. Cheering that was both loud and utterly sincere. To what do I owe my long string of triumphs and victories, you ask? As said earlier, the key is my personal philosophy, the 57 precepts of Zote. Particularly relevant here is the first precept, always win your battles. As for the other 56 precepts, well... I came to this kingdom to fulfill a promise, and now I've succeeded. That promise I made so long ago. A promise to myself. A promise of glory! Glory for I, Zote the Mighty. I never doubted myself, never faltered, and now I've achieved everything I desired. Oh, they're heroic. Beautiful. Yeah, if we go in here. The final mask shard. Masked. The Grey Prince. Heaving heavy breaths, flushed from the exertion of battle, the figure emerged from the well. Triumph was his and trophy he bore to prove it, the fearsome skull of his vanquished opponent. Startling warning he brought to the village, one that rung so true. Their white savior, thought a hero by the bugs, with a vicious beast, and the shrouded grey prince was in truth the hero they deserved. With honor and humility he recounted his quest below, his epic journey of one purpose, to find her, to protect her, his grey maiden, his partner in darkness. And also just a picture of Zote. And this is added by Hidden Dreams. Alright, let's add... I don't think I need Fragile Strength yet. I will take Quick Slash, though. And... try Honesty. Try Agony. Huh. This is a lot different than usual. Oh no. Terrifying, beautiful, powerful, the Grey Prince Zote. What the hell? I knew it involved him, but... what the... Staggered. Let me heal. And he has like proper RPG boss music. Or regular fight music if it's Fire Emblem. Seriously, Fodlan Wins from Three Houses literally just sounds like boss music. Dark Romance. And you get Essence, and it's repeatable. Precept 2. Never let them laugh at you. Fools laugh at everything, even their superiors. But beware, laughter isn't harmless. Laughter spreads like a disease, and soon everyone is laughing at you. You need to strike at the source of this perverse merriment quickly to prevent it from spreading. Precept 3. Always be rested. Fighting and adventuring take their toll on your body. When you rest, your body strengthens and repairs itself. The longer you rest, the stronger you become. Precept 4. Forget your past. The past is painful, and thinking about your past can only bring you misery. Think about something else, such as the future, or some food. Precept 5. Strength beats strength. Is your opponent strong? No matter. Simply overcome their strength with even more strength, and soon they'll be defeated. Oh, poor. Great Prince. Your words, are they repeating? Precept 6. Choose your own fate. Our elders teach that our fate is chosen for us even before we are born. I disagree. Precept 7. Mourn not the dead. When we die, do things get better for us or worse? There's no way to tell, so we shouldn't bother mourning. Or celebrating, for that matter. That one is actually that's a legitimately interesting viewpoint. Precept 8. Travel alone. You can rely on nobody, and nobody will always be loyal. Therefore, nobody should be your constant companion. Precept 9. Keep your home tidy. Your home is where you keep your most prized possession, yourself. Therefore, you should make an effort to keep it nice and clean. Precept 10. Keep your weapon sharp. I make sure that my weapon, Life Ender, is kept well sharpened at all times. This makes it much easier to cut things. Precept 11. Mothers will always betray you. This precept explains itself. Keep your cloak dry. If your cloak gets wet, dry it as soon as you can. Wearing wet cloaks is unpleasant and can lead to illness. Never be afraid. Fear can only hold you back. Facing your fears can be a tremendous effort. Therefore, you should just not be afraid in the first place. Oh my god. Respect your superiors. If someone is your superior in strength or intellect or both, you need to show them your respect. Don't ignore them or laugh at them. 15. One foe, one blow. You should only use a single blow to defeat an enemy. Any more is a waste. Also, by counting your blows as you fight, you'll know how many foes you've defeated. Saitama? Don't hesitate. Once you've made a decision, carry it out and don't look back. You'll achieve much more this way. There's actually some, like, legitimate wisdom in some of these. Believe in your strength. Others may doubt you, but there's someone you can always trust. Yourself. Make sure to believe in your own strength and you'll never falter. Seek truth in the darkness. This precept also explains itself. If you try, succeed. If you're going to attempt something, make sure you achieve it. If you do not succeed, then you've actually failed. Avoid this at all costs. Speak only the truth. When speaking to someone, it is courteous and also efficient to speak truthfully. Beware, though, that speaking truthfully may make you enemies. This is something you'll have to bear. Be aware of your surroundings. Don't just walk along staring at the ground. You need to look up every so often to make sure nothing takes you by surprise. 22. Abandon the nest. As soon as I could, I left my birthplace and made my way into the world. Do not linger in the nest. There's nothing for you there. Okay, I asked a friend who is more into this game than, has finished the game than I am, and I was like, wait, is Zoe a vessel? And he was like, nah, he's just an asshole, but I think he's an early vessel. Identify the foe's weak point. Every foe you encounter has a weak point, such as a crack in their shell or being asleep. You must constantly be alert and scrutinizing your enemy to detect their weakness. 24. Strike the foe's weak point. Once you've identified your foe's weak point as per the previous precept, strike it. This will instantly destroy them. Protect your own weak point. Be aware that your foe will try to identify your weak point, so you must protect it. The best protection, never having a weak point in the first place. Don't trust your reflection. When peering at certain shining surfaces, you may see a copy of your own face. The face will mimic your movements and seem similar to your own, but I don't think it can be trusted. There were a couple of faces or places where we saw a reflection, but only a couple. Eat as much as you can. When having a meal, eat as much as you possibly can. This gives you extra energy and means you can eat less frequently. Don't peer into the darkness. If you peer into the darkness and can't see anything for too long, your mind will start to linger over old memories. Memories are to be avoided, as per Precept 4. Develop your sense of direction. It's easy to get lost when traveling through winding, twisting caverns. Having a good sense of direction is like having a magical map inside of your head. Very useful. Never accept a promise. Spurn the promises of others, as they are always broken. Promises of love or betrothal are to be avoided especially. Disease lives inside of dirt. You'll get sick if you spend too much time in filthy places. If you're staying in someone else's home, demand the highest level of cleanliness from your host. Names have power. Names have power, and so to name something is to grant it power. I myself named my nail Life Ender. Do not steal the name I came up with. Invent your own. Show the enemy no respect. Being gallant to your foes is no virtue. If someone opposes you, they don't deserve respect or kindness or mercy. Don't eat immediately before sleeping. This can cause restlessness and indigestion. It's just common sense. Up is up, down is down. If you fall over in the darkness, it can be easy to lose your bearing and forget which way is up. Keep this precept in mind. The enemy gate is down. Eggshells are brittle. Once again, this precept explains itself. Borrow, but do not lend. If you lend and are repaid, you gain nothing. If you borrow but do not repay, you gain everything. Beware the mysterious force. A mysterious force bears down on us from above, pushing us downwards. If you spend too long in the air, the force will crush you against the ground and destroy you. Beware. That's gravity, so... Eat quickly and drink slowly. Your body's a delicate thing and you must feel it with great deliberation. Food must go in as fast as possible, but fluids at a slower rate. Obey no law but your own. Laws written by others may inconvenience you or be of burden. Let your own desires be the only law. Learn to detect lies. When others speak, they usually lie. Scrutinize and question them relentlessly until they reveal their deceit. Spend Geo when you have it. Some will cling on to their Geo, even taking it into the dirt with them when they die. It is better to spend it when you can, so you can enjoy various things in life. Never forgive. If someone asks forgiveness of you, for instance, a brother of yours, always deny it. That brother, or whoever it is, doesn't deserve such a thing. You cannot breathe water. Water is refreshing, but if you try to breathe it, you're in for a nasty shock. One thing is not another. This one should be obvious, but I've had others try to argue that one thing, which is clearly what it is and not something else, is actually some other thing, which it isn't. Stay on your guard. The world is smaller than you think. When young, you tend to think that the world is vast, huge, gigantic. It's only natural. Unfortunately, it's actually quite a lot smaller than that. I can say this now having traveled everywhere in the land. Make your own weapon. Only you know what exactly is needed in your weapon. I myself fashioned Life Ender from shellwood at a young age. It has never failed me, nor I it. Be careful with fire. Fire is a type of hot spirit that dances about recklessly. It can warm you and provide light, but it will also singe your shell if it gets too close. Statues are meaningless. Do not honor them. No one has ever made a statue of you or I, so why should we pay them any attention? Don't linger on mysteries. Some things in this world appear to us as puzzles or enigmas. If the meaning behind something is not immediately evident, though, don't waste any time thinking about it. Just move on. Nothing is harmless. Given the chance, everything in this world will hurt you. Friends, foes, monsters, uneven paths. Be suspicious of them all. Beware the jealousy of fathers. Fathers believe that because they created us, we must serve them and never exceed their capabilities. If you wish to forge your own path, you must vanquish your father or simply abandon him. Do not steal the desires of others. Every creature keeps their desires locked up inside of themselves. If you catch a glimpse of another's desires, resist the urge to claim them as your own. It will not lead you to happiness. If you lock something away, keep the key. Nothing should be locked away forever, so hold on to your keys. You will eventually return and unlock everything you hid away. Bow to no one. There are those in this world who would impose their will on others. They claim ownership over your food, your land, your body, and even your thoughts. They've done nothing to earn these things. Never bow to them, and make sure to disobey their commands. Zote said ACAB? Do not dream. Dreams are dangerous things. Strange ideas, not your own, can worm their way into your mind. But if you resist those ideas, sickness will rack your body. Best to not dream at all, like me. Obey all precepts. Most importantly, you must commit all these precepts to memory and obey them unfailingly, including this one. Have you truly listened to everything I've said? Let's start again and repeat the 57 precepts of Zote. Okay, all of that ruled. I think we're going to do a short one this time, though. Next time on Let's Play Hollow Knight, Charm Notches and Charms.